Today I'm celebrating the Sex Pistols and their release, or their number one. I can't remember clearly which date it is that lands today, but I wish to celebrate the release of God Save the Queen, and especially the fact that they got arrested for playing it on the day of the Silver Jubilee from a boat on the Thames, which I just think was an absolute stroke of genius. So if you don't know anything about the Sex Pistols, they were an incredible punk band from the 1970s, artfully managed and created a real scene. But they were authentic, although there was this incredible aspect of management that was offered by Malcolm McLaren. He definitely helped to make them into the phenomenon they became. They would not have been what they were had it not been for the authenticity of John Lydon and his incredible vocal style. So the band became very successful, and on around the time of the forthcoming Silver Jubilee during the 70s, they released their version of God Save the Queen, a fascist regime. It was such a poke in the eye to the establishment, and yet they became so mainstream that their song actually became number one for the very week of the Jubilee itself. And the BBC, who were controlling the charts and the top 40 at that time, just announced that there was no number one that week, because it was so against the spirit of the nation to have this punk band singing their version of God Save the Queen at the Silver Jubilee that it was just wiped out. It was just deleted. It just didn't happen. It's the only week that ever happened in the charts. So, as an up yours, they took to a boat and performed the song live on the Thames on the day and got arrested for it. It's a seminal moment in music history. It's, to me, when music mattered. I find it really difficult to even imagine a band these days singing something so controversial that it gets them arrested or banned from the charts. I mean, it's so rare to hear any music that talks about any kind of social, political issue these days at all, unless you're talking really about what happens way off in the fringes. So to see that happening front and centre of the culture is just an incredible thing. And so today I am celebrating the Sex Pistols and their God Save the Queen.